Happy Tuesday, cousin.
Hey, how are you?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I am good. Happy Tuesday to you too.
Yes, yes, yes. How's your week? How was your week and your weekend?
Weekend was pretty good. I finally got my radio put back in my car. So I'm not riding around looking like somebody broke in my car anymore. But that's a whole long story. And my truck only takes a Mopar battery, and they claim that the radio was draining the aftermarket radio was draining the battery and so forth. So, you know, that's how that goes. And, when I put up my wrench and all that stuff, so I can't do things like I used to. I put up my wrench so I could be a realtor, and that's what I am. So I can't spend my time underneath the hood of the car like I used to.
I understand. Believe you me. Here, let me tell you, we do it all, okay? We flip gears, change caps, we do whatever it is that we need to do. So, hats off to you. I'm glad that you got your tunes back. My grandkids get upset because I ride in silence. I'm like, that's my time. Everybody be quiet. I don't want the music or anything on. That's my time with my thoughts. So they all have like their headphones and their smartphones and everything, and they're like in their own little world, so that I can have like my time.
I'm downloading on Alexa all type of Zen music, right? I was telling someone named Cynthia today, I was like, I think I'm going to take up wine tasting in between classes.
No, that's right. Look, you had to do something to fill the space and everything. Try something new. That'll just give us another topic here, on Cousin Chat every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Facebook Live. So that's an awesome thing. Let me know how it tastes, because, I'm one and done. So give me, like an amaretto sour. I'm a sip on that all night long, because it really tastes like a sweet tea and lemonade, and I'm good to go. So I'm gonna let you, you do the grown up stuff, cousin, and then come back and tell me how it is.
I was growing up when I hit the coffee bar last week. You could just hit me with amaretto. So what? I was just thinking like
that's my one go-to drink. Like I said, it tastes like iced tea and lemonade.
Oh, really?
And it's kind of sweet, and it sneaks up on you. So I'll drink it all through the night, no matter how long I'm there. I'll nurse that one drink, and I'm good to go.
So I remember back in my days of going to the club and all that stuff. There was this drink I had one time. It was called a bone crusher.
Whoa. Okay.
My bones was crushed for like 2 weeks. My kids to this day remember that time you went out, you tried to be grown? They claim I was in the bushes, but I really wasn't. Kids tell lies when they get older. They tell lies.
No, that's right. I know that's right. Here, that don't make no sense. You don't even remember that.
No, it's not true. That's why I don't remember it. They make up too many stories. So anyway, but thank you all for joining us. As we always say, each one reach one. Somebody needs to know about this information. It may be you. What you got happening? Somebody may need to know about this information that we're giving up tonight. And that may be you. And it may be someone else So we like to say each one reach one. Here on Cousin Chat, we give information that's helpful to you mentally, spiritually, financially, just so you can be well-rounded all the way around. And so we started out doing Cousin Chat to basically be about real estate and credit, but we found that there's some other things that become underlying issues to why we can't get the credit or the real estate. So tonight, again, please, each one reach one. We'll do some shout outs. We are so thankful that you join us. Every time you join us, we're getting better and better, and we're bringing up more and more. And if you see something that you want to ask about or talk about tonight, just raise your hand, shoot us a question, and we'll be happy to answer that. If we don't get to answer it during this show, it doesn't mean you're not important. What it means is we're going to get back to you and we're going to answer it as soon as possible. So real quick, taking care of some housekeeping things. Let's do some shout outs. Shout out to Ted Tanner, Lamar Jones, Laura Colbert, and is that Tori Sell Gaines? Thank you for joining us tonight. You have any, Shanae?
I do, and I'm ever so grateful for everyone that tunes in. I love you guys. Thank you, for taking time out of your busy schedule just to come by and see what I have to talk about and everything. I'm sorry. Yes, it is.
Multitasking, that's what we do.
Yes, indeed. My life's work is never done. But I'd like to say hello to Kenneth, to Wendell, to Michael King Jr., to Tyrell Vincent. They're all family. I love them all to death. Thank you guys for coming by, just to hear what I have to say. They all say I run my mouth anyway, so I might as well, give some good information in the meantime.
She does. She talks fast. You know what? Micah tells me that when it gets to me talking about myself, I'm running fast. But people say I have a southern drawl, or they don't think that I'm from here. But you do. You talk faster than me. So
you think so?
Huh?
I said, you think so?
Yeah, you talk faster than me. So also thank you for joining us, Paul DeBerry, Mary Bannister, Joe Jackson, Greg Swears, Donna Smith, Pride and Joy D. I like that name, Pride and Joy. That's right, Pride and Joy. Thank you for joining us. If you all will please, each one reach one as we move through our discussions this evening. And if you find something that pertains to you or pertains to someone else, we'd love for you to be able to share that information with them or have them contact Shanae and I anytime thereafter. So, Nay, what do you have for us this evening?
Well, I want to talk a little bit about getting ourselves together. It's the fourth quarter, and I'm not big on sports or, anything like that, but I do know, I think, football, when it's the fourth quarter, it's like you pull out, what you need to pull out to win the game, to bring it home. And so I just want to speak to you guys a little bit about some financial plans and financial planning that you can do for the fourth quarter that began the beginning of this month. I know 2020 has been, pardon my French, a hell of a year. And, but what it taught me, for so long in the beginning, I thought of 2020 as a year of clear vision, like all the things that I expect, to happen, to come to fruition in 2020. And what it has really turned out to be is a year for me to reflect on and to think about the things that I'm actually grateful for. So, 2020 has definitely been, a roller coaster. It definitely made me open my eyes. So, in a sense, it still is the year of, clear vision, because you start to see things a lot differently this year. We were hit with so many things, but it's not too late. You're still in the game. And I'm just going to give you guys just a few tips on how to bring, that win in, during this fourth quarter. So one of the things that you can do is you can get ahead by organizing your financial records. We all know that tax time comes the same time, every year. And some of us, are procrastinators, and we wait, until April the 14th to start doing anything. And, and I definitely have been guilty of that. So I'm going to take heed to my first tip, which is, get a head start on organizing your financial records. This can involve you downloading your online accounts, your bank statements, gathering all of your personal income, records into one place. And you can start doing that, gradually as you see something, as you're cleaning out an old purse or your briefcase or whatever, but, to start preparing for that. like anything, any IRS forms that you might need, that you need to look into, or anything like that to, kind of help your tax preparer to help you. Number two, you can sit down for 60 minutes for an end of year review, with your family, your pen and your paper in hand. Definitely sit down with your family, your partner, your husband, your spouse. Take time to look back over the last 12 months, or, right now over the last, 8-9 months or so. And ask yourself, did you stay on budget? Did you spend more than you planned to actually spend? Did you save more, or did you not save at all? Or did you save less than what, your target was, what you hoped to? Were you able to pay off any of the debt that you had? Right. Did an unexpected, expense set you back? Is that the reason why? So just sit down, and what I would suggest that you do too is not just to do this for the end of the year, the fourth quarter, but do it every month, or do it at least, every quarter, and go back over your financial records to see if you're still on track, if you're far off, or how close are you to, obtaining your goals or to being on track. And like I stated earlier, number 3, you want to get a jump on your tax return. Okay. Like I said, it comes the same time every year, except for this year due to, COVID. We got, an extension and everything, but it may not happen, come 2021 for this year's taxes. So you might want to do this. You can review your last year's tax returns and your last year's tax bracket. And you can start preparing now. Come tax season, you'll feel less stressed. You know what I'm saying? If you do it gradually over time, and you'll be ready ahead of time, and you can avoid any of those late filing fees. Which I have been guilty of in the past, because it can be overwhelming when you wait
with real lives. We understand, right?
Exactly. Like it's coming, but it always seems to sneak up on you. That's just like the people that have been in McDonald's since they were kids, but every day, they go in, they don't know what they want off the menu. The menu
change
hasn't really changed a whole lot. They still have the same staples. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't know. I know when I go to McDonald's, I'm going to get me a medium caramel frappe with extra caramel. I know that by heart. So just like that, I know tax season is coming by heart. And, I need to do what I need to do. You might also want to revisit your tax withholdings. Were there any changes in your dependents, in your income, your marital status? All of that can affect your tax bill. This is my grandson, everyone, who just thinks that he belongs to me. Although I cannot claim him as a dependent, or my new taxes, he's with me all the time. Say hi, Sophia. Okay. You can use the IRS tax withholding calculator to decide how much you want to withhold, from your check and things like that, how much you want to take home next year and things of that nature. When you prepare ahead of time, you have a little bit of flexibility, in the things that you want to do and the things that you have to do. And this is one thing that I loved when I was an employee. Wait a minute, son. Yes. All right, well, you gotta watch. You can't watch it in here. All right, you have to take it in the kitchen. I'm sorry, guys. Life is real. This is Facebook Live, and this is really what's happening. All right. Okay. This is what's really happening.
T19 in 2020.
We didn't have a. You can't turn it up, then. No. I'm so sorry, guys. This is real life, okay? We didn't have a special guest planned for this week, so I guess he made his own appearance. Right. But one of the things that I loved, right. One of the things that I loved when I was employed in corporate America is my flexible spending account. I loved it. Okay. And a flexible spending account is an account with a special tax-free component to it, and it lets you contribute money that'll help you to pay, for medical items that your health, insurance doesn't pay for. My son needed glasses. And he needs glasses. He wears glasses. I'm supposed to wear glasses. I really don't, not like I'm supposed to. But my flexible spending account, that was quote unquote our treat for our new glasses every year. I spent no expense, on our vision wear, anything. I would let him just go to the store and get whatever he wanted to a degree, because I felt as though if I let him get whatever he wanted, then he would definitely wear his glasses. And he's 14 now. He's been wearing them since he was 5. So that was kind of like his treat every year. I let him get, the Burberry, the Prada, whatever, as long as he kept them on his face. So I maxed mine out. I did the $2,500 all the time. And I also used it for daycare as well.
Grandmother, grandmother would spend the night at the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so my mother bought me these black horn glasses. They wearing them now. They was like the Cooley High glasses. I mean, they call them birth control glasses in the military, right? So I set the glasses right where I knew my grandmother was going to sit. And I was so happy that jokers got broke, because I wanted the glasses with the initials in the corner and the little wavy edges. Did my mother have insurance to go buy the same glasses again?
The same ones, because you can replace the identical ones, the ones that you already had. Exactly.
Oh God.
Exactly.
Now,
but they have the FSA.
With the health spending plan, they have the use or lose it, right?
Yes, it does. So you definitely want to, use it before the end of the year. They did extend it, like for some things, until March of the following year. Like if you had, outstanding bills that happened during that coverage time, then you can, use it for that and things like that. Use it for co-pays. I loved it. I had the dependent care as well, because my son was in aftercare. And so it helped me out, a great deal. And it helps to save money for the simple fact that it's done before your paycheck is taxed. So the house savings plan.
I just got Mickey Mouse thing right now here.
Okay. The house savings account. The health savings account, that's a win-win. If you have a high deductible, for your health insurance coverage, or you're not enrolled in Medicare, you can qualify for this. This is also tax-free. It's a use it or lose it. Thank you. It's a use it or lose it type thing. Thank you so much, Cynthia. I love you. Okay. That helps you out a great deal. I took advantage of all of it when I was, in corporate America and everything. And so for me, I viewed it, from the employee standpoint. But now being a business owner, I'm going to look into it. I'm going to sit down with a health benefits person, and I'm going to have them to explain it to me from the employer side, so that I can offer it, to my team and everything, because the Professional Credit Diva, honey, we expanding here. No more playing it small. Okay. So I need to have this information for my employees, because I definitely, want to be a blessing to them, not just by, giving them a paycheck or anything like that. Right. But if it's anything that I can help, in their household to alleviate stress, then that's what I want to do. Let me just go over just the last two really, really quick. Number 7, you want to go over your expenses for the past year so you can anticipate your future monthly spendings. A lot of things we have, come every month or every few months or things like that, or things that you can kind of anticipate, so, every 3 months you're going to need that oil change, and it costs you between $30 and $40. You know what I'm saying? You can allot for that. You can set aside for that. You also know that, the BGE, what it is every month, so to speak, you can allot for that. You can have, time out for that. So things don't really hit you, like as a surprise. Okay. No, I need this one.
Why?
Because I need it. If I give it to you, will you leave? Give me cash.
See you, Sincere.
Say bye-bye.
Say, that's my creepy cousin.
No, if you stay, then you have to give me my phone.
I can turn it down.
Okay, and number 8, if Sincere lets me get through this, is you definitely, you want to check your credit records, you want to check your credit score, you want to check your credit card statements. You want to go through those things with a fine-tooth comb, because a lot of times the way a scammer gets you is they will, do a little charge here, a little charge there, something that you kind of like overlook to a degree. Also, what they do is they will kind of camouflage it to something that it looks like could be yours. Exactly. And they might change up the wording just to free. So you always definitely want to stay on top. Exactly.
They went to McDonald's in California, $110. That was a test. And then they went to another restaurant and did more. And Navy Federal didn't catch it. He actually caught it. But you're right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You need to know. Like, you want to check your credit report every month.
Yeah.
Every month. And I'm going to post the link in the chat tonight that for credit monitoring. It actually gives you your FICO 8 score, which is, commonly the most used score throughout, the industry, that will give you a better outlook on what your financial picture is. And it'll also give you credit alerts. It'll also let you know anytime there's an inquiry that has come across your credit report, and it does that immediately. I love that it does that immediately. I actually had a client in the past that that he got an alert from, I want to say it was AT&T, that he had opened up, a new wireless account. And, as part of my program, you have to have credit monitoring. You have to be registered with credit monitoring because it helps you through the program. And luckily, him being a client of mine, he was registered for, the credit monitoring, and he got an immediate alert that he just opened up an AT&T wireless account. And he was like, no way did I do that. And he was able to stop, the transaction and everything, and, stop the fraudulent activity. And we also put, a credit freeze on his report, whereas though anybody, any person, any company, any creditor running his credit report, they had to definitely get in contact with him first before they did anything. So, the more the better protected you are, the more aware, you definitely are. So I hope these tips have helped somebody. I hope I shared some helpful information, to you guys. That's always, my job to do that. And if it's anything that, you missed or you didn't understand, because we were briefly interrupted by, my lovely grandson, then, feel free to reach me at 443-973-7555. You can send me a text, or you can send me an email at info@professionalcreditdiva.com.
Professional Credit Diva. Thank you so much. Thank you. We have some more shout outs here. Karen Chambers. She's a regular viewer. She's a part of us. And I just want to shout out to her and all the other teachers out there for National Teachers Day. You are so appreciated. I say it every time, don't I? We need to up their payment. They're talking about, if teachers aren't teaching full-time, they shouldn't get full-time pay. Hey, I appreciate
it. It's more difficult to teach online.
Right. So, shout out to the teachers out there. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for what you do during the course of a day, where you are answering my emails. You're answering or returning phone calls. you're online with them. A teacher was online the other day and caught a kid busted him. She was like, why is your phone laying down? He was playing the game. So no more of that, right? So real quick, hello, Curtis Burgess, Rashana Jones. Thank you for joining us. We have some more people that have joined us. Raphael Nickens. I have a daughter named Raphael Nickens. Russell Keaton, thank you for joining us. Russell is always posting these really funny things and queries on there. And so thank you for joining us. Orangel Riviera, Tanya Lyles. Hi, Tanya. Wayne McDowell, how are you, Wayne? Scooby, thank you for joining us. Gilbert, thank you for joining us. And Henry P. Davis. Is that Henry P. Davis, the pastor? If so, thank you for joining us. Nice to have you all with us this evening. Each one, reach one. And we appreciate you so much. You have anything, Sinead, before we go to the next one? Any
yes, I do. I want to say hi to Lisa Langley, my childhood friend, my cousin Ann, my good friend Robert Green. I actually used to work with Robert. I love Robert to death. His uncle, who actually owned and owns the Biff Group, where I worked with him at, is actually a mayor. Mayor is a candidate for the Baltimore City mayor. Bob Wallace. So big shout out, to him, born and raised in Cherry Hill.
That's my cousin.
Giving it a shot,
That's my cousin on the other side. If it's the same Robert Green, he's my cousin on the other side.
Oh, really? Yeah. Let me tell you, we live in Baltimore, Maryland.
Maryland. So my family, I have family that grew up. My uncles lived in Cherry Hill. I have some other family up there. But if that's the same Robert Green, that is my cousin on my father's side. And you're my cousin on my mother's side.
Okay. Get out. Well, hey, cousin Robert. I'd like to give a shout out to Caprice. Hi, Caprice. I love you. That's my Mary Kay mentor. Latrell Weaver. Hi, Latrell. That's my cousin. Dwayne Williams Sr. Hello. My good girlfriend and sister. My sister in love. My sister, period. One of our Synergy sisters, Nikia Pompey, hey, Honey Bun, Centoria Martin, Robert Mousy Gauze, oh my gosh, he's from elementary school. Hey, Mousy, love you. Tammy Jones, James Miller. I'd like to say thank you to all you guys. Jill actually worked with me at the Biff Group as well. So Jill, are you voting for Mr. Green as well? I'm in Baltimore County. I can't vote for him, but he has all my love and support. I'm sending him hearts because is that, to take on the city of Baltimore, honey. You have to not only love Baltimore, but you got to be definitely tough. So I wish him all the best.
Yes. So I enjoyed summers when I would go to Baltimore, going to the harbor. I love the smell of the McCormick factory and Domino Sugar Factory when we go down there. And then
the bread factory. The bread factory, yeah, was the best. That's the best
that I can remember. There was a pizza place that we used to go to that was not far from the harbor. I can't remember, but it was right down there. Of course, everything is built up and looks way different than it does now. But we would actually walk across the bridge from Cherry Hill to go to this place. And I think it's like now in that area is a gas station right across from I don't know. But they had the best pizza. And I'm going to tell you something. I like real mozzarella. I don't want no provolone on my pizza. I wanted to heat up right. I want my cheese to do all this right here, right? I love it. So when I go to BMO, I love it. And of course, I don't know if they have it back there yet, but they used to have the funnel cake inside the harbor in the shops.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. You like all the fat girl stuff. You like fattening stuff. Let me shout out really quick to Rod Robinson, Tierra Williams, Yvette Hall. Hi, Yvette. I love you, love you, love you. I owe you a webinar, I know. And to my beautiful niece, Asia. Hi, honey bun, love you. And Asia actually is from Cherry Hill. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of Cherry Hill representing.
Yes. We were on Roundview in Cherry Hill.
Okay.
Yes, on Roundview. So I'm not from Baltimore, but I was there a lot because of my father's brother, my Uncle Lloyd, was there. And he and my Aunt Cheryl, who's from Trinidad, we would go there, Druid Hill Park during the summertime in different places in the Caribbean fairs. So I'm like well cultured. I love it all over the place. Hi, Tracy Glenn. So, thank you for joining us. And let's see, Arthur Sobers, thank you for joining us. He said, I played semi-pro ball in West Baltimore. Arthur Sobers. This is the same Arthur Sobers, I believe, that went to school with me as well. So thank you for joining us. Hi. And let's see, Melinda Rapp. That's my daughter. Hey, shout out to her. She is a teacher. Let me tell you something. So she's my daughter from another mother, but she's still my daughter. So it's hard to kind of explain this, but don't worry about it. You'll get it. When I first met her daughter, Kaylin, was really young, like 2 years old. And she talked so well. And she wasn't a teacher yet then. But when I tell you, I just admire her teaching. She's wrote a couple of books and everything. And when I see her interact with the students and they love her, it's just an awesome thing. So shout out to her as well over at Edified Christian Academy. Thanks for joining us, Miss Treese Williams. So let's move on. Let's see what else we have happening here. Chico Ochoa Cortell. Thank you, Cortrell. Thank you for joining us.
That's Cho Cottrell.
Names get me tied up, huh?
Cho Cottrell.
Cho Cottrell. Okay.
Hi, Cho.
And so the other thing that in regards to credit and things that we have happening, and a lot of it is getting ready to come down the pipe for us, is a big discussion about forbearance, right? And I've been promising you guys over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about forbearance, foreclosure, and short sales. But just to get us started, let's talk about foreclosures real quick. Right now, it's at the end of the time period that you all may have had with your mortgage companies. Cho says, hey. So it's at that time period, and a forbearance was something that you were able to take during a hardship at this time. It was a short-term thing. However, we are finding that people are still experiencing those hardships. And so you want to make sure that you talk to your mortgage company, because this was a temporary modification, basically, of your loan. And so during this time, while you're doing the forbearance for your disability, you lost your job or anything like that, you still had to make arrangements. Now, you don't have to make all of that payment all at one time. You don't have to do that. But if you can find, you cannot refi if you took a forbearance. You have to wait. It has to come out of that forbearance. You have to make arrangements. So the forbearance was there to relieve you and give you some options. But now a lot of us are seeing this, the mortgage companies are calling. They want to know what's your next plan. They want to know. So you need to talk to them. Don't just not answer the telephone. When you open up this mail, make sure it's from your mortgage company and respond. Let them know what you're doing. They have different options where you can put it on the back of the loan. You do have to pay this money back. They're not just going to forgive it, but you can put it on the back of the loan. You can make arrangements to make payments during this time, extra payments on your monthly mortgage. And, see what other options are there for you. There are even companies out there that are offering grants to help with mortgages. So if you'd like to know more about that, you can definitely reach out to different programs and see what they have available to you. But more than that, the length of the time that you took your forbearance for, whether it was 90 days or maybe you have to extend it. Whatever the terms are that you and your mortgage company have agreed on, you want to make sure that you stick to that. You want to make sure that you stay in touch with them. I've been looking at paperwork, trying to make sure people are not being taken advantage of, no robo-signing anymore, things like that. So you want to make sure, and if you have any questions, you are absolutely encouraged to contact Fannie Mae or a housing counselor to be able to go over your options and see what they have available for you. And so remember, you can do a repayment plan, you can do a payment deferral, or you can also do a modification. If you choose to file for a modification, you want to make sure you complete everything on that paperwork. You want to give them everything that they ask for, because a lot of times people find, oh, I filed for a modification, but I haven't heard anything from them. They're not obligated to call you back and say, oh, you didn't fill out line number 5.
Right.
You must fill all of that paperwork out. If you have to go down to the courthouse or something like that on a day that they have free help, do that to make sure you have everything that you need to send in that modification paperwork, because otherwise they do it just like this. They throw it in file 69 and they don't worry about it. They set it and forget it. And then the next thing you know, you wonder, well, wait a minute, why are they coming for my house? And so during this time, you want to make sure that you get in touch with your mortgage lender, see what options you have. Yeah. And this was a time also that they weren't putting it on your credit. So it wasn't being reported, no late fees or anything like that. We have had a couple of landlords that were trying to charge people for late fees and things like that and still trying to put them out. Please, please, please contact your local housing authority to find out exactly what your options are, okay? And we will post information in regards to mortgage counseling, the website where you can go to. We'll post that information for you coming up, and the local locations, one in Reston and one in Washington, D.C. And if always you have any question about that, you can give me a call directly at 202-709-7989. So stay tuned. Next week, we're going to have Fredisha Harnett on with us to discuss financing, foreclosure, short sales, and things like that. So you definitely want to stay tuned with us for the next few weeks coming, because maybe you took this forbearance and you've realized I really do need to move on, let the house go or something like that, and you decided you want to go ahead and do a short sale. Let's see what your options are before you just foreclose and short sale. I have a lot of things coming around the pike, so stay tuned, watch my pages, because I'm going to do everything I can to make sure you are equipped with all the information needed. Let's see what else I need to say to you. We have 2 really nice houses to post this week. And these are 2 listings. One is a rental and one is a purchase. The rental is located in Greenbelt, Maryland. It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. You should see the pictures coming up really soon, but you can always call me to get more information. This is I saw the pictures, and you'll see the pictures posted on my page this week as well. This is a really nice condo, 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It has fresh paint, fresh carpet, and it's over 1,000 square feet. So it's $179,000. It does require a conventional loan. Okay, it does require a conventional loan, and we can talk more about the reason why. And the current house that you see up on the screen, it is for rent in Indian Head, Maryland, at $2,000 a month. 2-level condo in Indian Head, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, over 2,800 square feet. These units are really nice, not far from the water and the naval base, and it's straight down 210, just minutes from Andrews Air Force Base and your Beltway, and there's other routes out of Indian Head too. Some people say Indian Head, oh, it's so far down the road. When you really get into the area and you know the different routes to get out, it's really a good area to be able to take different roads. Sometimes you never even hit a light until you get to the main road. So you'll see the pictures of that condo there. And the option to purchase it at a later date may definitely be there. So definitely, if you're interested in renting that condo, get back in touch with me, 202-709-7989. And again, it's $2,000 a month, and it's 2 levels, okay? Let's see what else I have for you. You have any other shout outs before we move on to your birthday?
Oh yeah, my birthday, my Hawaii trip for next year. I'm excited about that. I am actually in the process, of trying to get Hawaii fine. So, salad, here I come. I'm gonna do any and everything. To exercise. So if you have any lotions or potions that I can try, then please send it to me.
Just don't go in nobody's basement or garage. That's our advice. Nobody's basement or garage.
I'm so excited about Hawaii. My sister in love, my fellow Synergy sister, Nakia, is actually planning my trip to Hawaii. She's actually planned it. It's already up. The link is in the invite. If you, selected to be included, you were included in the special, Shanae Fab at 50 page on Facebook. I don't know the password.
No, to that.
Yeah. Fab and 50 Facebook page. Okay, thank you. I love you. And you can make a down payment of $100. You can actually pay for the whole thing if you want to. She has spared no expense, or should I say no experience. She has spared no experience. It's going to be a lovely time. For my birthday, that is actually on June the 16th. We're going to be there. We're going to do a Hawaiian luau. I cannot wait. For you guys to come to join me. It's going to be magical. I'm just so excited. Hawaii 5-0, that's me all the way. And I'd like to give a shout out to Lucretia Nettles for joining me. Uncle Goldie, hi Uncle Goldie. Keith Anderson, who is a fellow Walbrook warrior. Vonzella Johnson, who is my good girlfriend from childhood. I'd like to say hi to all you guys. Thank you for joining Cynthia and myself, along with my cousin Shanae, on this, wonderful Tuesday. Right? Say hi to the people. He's playing Madden right now. I don't know why he needs to sit on my lap to play Madden, but he plays football, but whatever. This is my twin. So if I were a boy, this is how I would look so that you guys can see. But I just love it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Baby Amir. But he's telling her to be quiet. Exactly.
Oh, goodness. And with this, we couldn't make all of this happen by ourselves. You see me doing some texting and trying to write people and say, hi, thank you for joining. And of course, I'm messing up names. I absolutely hate that. Because the damn show, please accept my apology. But I'm trying to read it and everything at the same time. But we couldn't make this happen without Synergy Solutions, Synergy VA Solutions. Synergy Solutions is a company that I started with virtual assistants that come on and they help you build your business. They help you look great. And so we thank Micah and Kat.
They build your audience. They build your confidence. They build your content.
Yeah.
I love them. I don't know where, I would be without them. I love Synergy. Anybody that I come across that, they give me compliments, on different things. I let them know that, please, honey, it definitely, was Kath from Synergy. Kathleen, I love you, Kathleen. I love you, Micah. They have really, really helped me and to alleviate a lot of stress with becoming, a business owner. So I appreciate them. I refer any and everybody I know that is looking, to their business, their audience, their content. I refer them, on a regular basis because I'm definitely pleased with them and with the product and with the results that I receive. So big shout out. Thank you, cousin, for starting it. Thank you guys for participating. And, I just love on you guys to death.
Well, thank you. During even pre-COVID, I found a need. And together with Micah, she helped me bring my vision to being able to offer admin support, not just for real estate agents, but for any business that you may have. And that works from administrative things like bookkeeping, return phone calls, email correspondence, all of that. And we do train the virtual assistants also to help you. So, shout out to them and thank you so very much for all that you do to get me ready. Look, she told me, she said, slow down, Shanae.
That's why I laughed early, because we just had that conversation. So that's why I laughed.
I don't think I talk that fast, but, I'm trying to see the monitor and see it. And I know sometimes it's a little bit delayed, and then I'm just trying to keep our flow going. But thank you to the assistants that I have at Synergy Virtual Solutions. I so appreciate you so much. And so I'm going to slow this down. Shout out to Teresa Underwood and Brittany. Thank you for joining us. And let's see. Do I have anybody else? Nobody else right now on my side to shout out before I go to the next thing. You?
Go, honey.
Okay, all right. So still each one reach one because we're not finished yet. So we have the Hawaii 5-0 coming up, and I'm going to be in the place with that. But I guess I'm going to have to give up my dreams of having what's my thing I wanted? The funnel cake.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look, Andrew like to bother this little part of my arm right here, right? I don't need him reminding me all the funnel cakes I had. Don't even try it. But anyway, if you have any questions about anything that we've talked about tonight, as always, you can reach out to us. And if you want to join Shanae for her birthday, you can get that information also from our social media accounts. And let's see. You can follow my social media pages. On Facebook, it's at C Smith Properties, LLC. And at Twitter and Instagram and YouTube, you can follow me at Realtor Shanae Smith. I have a new website. So the new website is Shanae Nickens Smith .Samson, SAMSON properties.net. It offers you everything you want to see. You can see rentals. You can see homes that are for sale. You can check out different area information. And of course, I always want to talk to you. So if you have any questions, the next thing is to call me. So please check out my new website, Shanae Nickens Smith at SamsonProperties.net. And in regards to Shanae and I, we are here each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. And we welcome the opportunity to speak with you. You can come on with us live. You can send us questions. We love to do our shout outs. And we just want to acknowledge you because this is something that we've decided to do, not just for ourselves, but for you. And we see so many things in the community. So we just thank you for joining us. So you can reach us here each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m., where the professional credit diva, Shanae Robinson, talks about credit. And I talk to you about real estate, and we have guests to talk about other things that matter to you. And so you can see me on Monday nights at 8 p.m. on Real Talk with Realtor Shanae Smith on my channel as well. And that's at 8 p.m. on Monday nights. So I hope I wasn't moving too fast.
You did excellent, cousin. I'm so proud of you. And again, you guys can reach me. I am Sinead, the professional credit diva. For me, diva means doing it very aggressively. And what I do is I help you to achieve your goals and dreams by restoring credit. They say money talks, but credit holds a conversation. And I'm into having long conversations. So I need that credit score, to be 750 and higher. And that's what, I offer to my clients. Not only do I help them to raise their credit score, but I educate them on the steps that they need to take to maintain an excellent credit score. Because for one, I don't want return customers. I do not want you coming back to my program. I don't want return customers. What I want is I want referrals. So I want to do a good enough job for you, an excellent job for you, that you send everybody to me that are having credit challenges. You send them to me. I am customer service. Your goals and dreams become my goals and dreams. And I am nothing but a text, a phone call, or an email away. And you can reach me at info at professionalcreditdiva.com, or you can send me a text at 443-97. What's my phone number? 443-973-7555. I have so many floating in my head. And you can also receive a 30-minute complimentary consultation where I go over your credit scores with you, your 3 credit reports with you, and we devise a game plan on how to get you where you need to be. Sometimes it's to the point where as though you may not even need my services. You might just need my intellect to show you what you can do yourself to help to raise your credit score. And I would be more than happy, to share that information with you guys, because my main goal is for everyone that I come across to have a 750 or higher credit score.
And then, us getting that desire to have you to have that type of credit score, we're going to be planning some things. We're going to be doing home buyer, home seller seminars. Again, we're talking a lot about forbearance, foreclosure, and short sales, but we always talk about credit. So I think that, Sinead, we should put together something where we can sit down with them. Maybe we could do it virtually. And actually, for those who are actually interested in just that, we can put something together for them. Like,
I would love to. I would love to. And actually, in the chat, I have a comment from my cousin, my baby cousin, who I take pride in naming. Her name is Nashay. Hi, honey bun. I love you. If you didn't know, that's Sinead backwards. But my cousin Nashay, she actually is interested in buying a building. And Nashay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in contact with Sinead so that you guys, can talk, because she is licensed in the state of Maryland. And I know that she will be more than happy, to assist you. So once we get offline, I'm going to coordinate that with so you guys can talk.
Yes. And so, business is always growing. And so I'm doing a few different things. I have some updates. Micah doesn't even know this yet.
Okay.
Karen Parker. So today I have officially become a real estate coach. So I was already a mentor, and now today I have officially been accepted as a real estate coach.
You go, girl. I'm so proud.
Yes, I am happy for that. I am. And so as I continue to grow myself and my business, I am reaching out. I'm doing real estate investing also. And my first property is in Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay. So that means you'll be up there visiting me.
I'll be up there visiting. I will be there visiting. So this will be my first project. And what else do I have happening? Well, and I'm just looking to do some other things and looking to help people make some changes to their life coming up. So thank you very much, Karen. Karen Parker is a mentee currently with me. And I just hope that I do each and everybody that work with me great service to, I want to see everybody grow. So I love real estate. I think this is the best place that I could be since working in corporate America, working in the ER, doing all the different things. I taught adult education before. And so I'm loving the direction and everything that's happening. So never know how things are going to work out, but as long as they work out, right? So thank you for joining us again. Thank each of you who have shared this information, and we look forward to seeing you each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Okay? Sincere.
Say bye-bye.
See you. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.